This lesson explains about the generation of random numbers in Java. Random numbers come in handy for graphics, games, and for some statistical analysis. We're going to need some random numbers for purposes of animation in the next two lessons, so this lesson explores the process of getting them. This class lists a collection of 10 random numbers. The math class, which is in the Java Lang package, so no import statement is required for it, contains a static method named random that you can call to get a random number. Actual random numbers are a bit of a problem to produce on a computer for reasons I don't want to go into here, but the math random method does a pretty good job. It's certainly good enough for what we'll be doing. This program runs and produces 10 random numbers like this. And each time you run it, you'll get a different set of numbers. But this particular range of numbers is seldom what you want. All the random numbers are double values in the range of 0 to 1. If you want random numbers in the range 0 to 100, you'll need to multiply the value returned from the random method like this. Let me show you how this works. But for the upcoming applets, we're going to need to be able to produce random numbers in a range of integers. For example, we'll need to pick a random number from 5 to 12, or from -5 to +5. To make this easy to handle, I've written a method called randint. Now this program displays the output from calling the randint method 10 times with a range value set from a low of -5 to a high of 10. Now the randint method has a limitation in that it requires the low number be specified first, but this meant I didn't have to put in code to swap them if they were the other way around. The method's called a lot in the programs where I use it, and it just seemed cheaper and easier this way. Anyway, it works like this. This calculates the total number of possible values in the range between the lowest and the highest. The number in the range, then, is multiplied by the random number value, which is in the range of 0 to 1. Finally, the value of the low number is added to the result. This addition pulls the number into the requested range. It's a simple method, but it comes in very useful. Let me show you how it works. There you have 10 integer values in the requested range. And if you run it again, you get a completely different set of numbers. I've found that I develop lots of little goodies like this and use them over and over again. I suggest that you create a directory and collect little things like this because you wrote them and you know exactly how they work. Having a collection of such things can save enormous amounts of time down the road.